Part of the reason why Asian culture does well is because you got to study cultures that do well. They keep the family together, right? So it's God. You believe in Jesus or no?
I believe in God. Yes.
All right, I believe in God. All right, we'll work on it. I'm like Charlie Kirk, man. That like, no matter what it is, like it's Jesus. You know what I mean? You can believe in God, but if it comes back and we have this conversation, I'm back there and the Lord calls in and He's like, and I see you, and I really believe there's eternal lake of fire,
yes.
then I'm going to feel horrible. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if you get saved, then your 7 kids get saved before Jesus comes back. We're good.
Christian.
Oh, okay. Well, then this is a divine appointment from the Lord.
That's one question at least, because I lost my mom and I know it devastated me. How do you make it not having your brother? I hope I'm not.
Yeah, no, you don't. JakeCunningham.com, inspired as always. I'm here with, what's your name?
Rashawn.
What was the toughest thing you had in life that you had to overcome?
My wedding day, my mother died from pancreatic cancer. Wow. And I had to not tell my 7 kids. I had to not tell my brothers. I had to tell none of my family. But I also had to go to the hospital in the morning time to deal with the death of my mom. And then I had to get out of there and get everybody dressed to the wedding. And then I told nobody nothing. I just said, the family is going to go tomorrow, the next day, to see mom. But I lied. Yeah. But I only lied because, this is my second marriage. And I said, if I say the truth, there will be no wedding. Toughest thing.
Yeah, no kidding. Wait, so you have 7 kids?
5 sons, 2 daughters.
Man, I feel behind. I'm 40, no kids right now. You know Patrick Ben David, right?
Yeah.
It's just on speak. He spoke phenomenally well. I know that guy.
He has 6.
Yeah, he has 6. He'd have more if he can. He's the one who got on me. He did what? He said that, which we should because
at the entire world overall, the only way that we're going to continue to exist. I mean, China had a great concept at one point, but that they ended up fucking themselves over basically by having one child. Yeah. They really should have been having more than one child. So I think I'm trying to help fill that void.
Yeah, but totally, man. That's amazing. So did you meet your wife in Colombia when you were in Medellin, Colombia?
No, I went to Medellin, Colombia because a partner of mine was thinking about doing some real estate there. And, people and it's funny because we were talking about Florida and we were saying that people that generally come to Florida are not coming to Florida anymore. They are going to, other countries where they can get a little bit more for their money. So we went out there for real estate. So it was just him and I that went out.
Did you do any real estate in Colombia? We almost built a call center there. We're very close. I have one in the Philippines now.
We did not do it, but I regret not doing it. I think that the South Americans are very hardworking people. Yeah. I think that they're very focused. I think they have values. It's not
family values. That's why I started. You don't give up America. We're gonna highlight Cuban, then Venezuela. Then we'll probably do some people from Brazil because Trump actually passed a law, and the first time he was in term, 2016, giving it easier for. My ex-girlfriend, who was Latina, easier for them to start businesses because they start business together. Right. It's all about family culture, and a lot of Latinas get that very well about family, protecting their family in, right? A lot of white people don't. They leave their birth thing. A lot of black people, but it's not even, here's the thing. The one thing, too, is like the culture, part of the reason why Asian culture does well is because you got to study cultures that do well. They keep the family together, right? So it's God. You believe in Jesus or no?
I believe in God, yes.
All right, I believe in God. All right, we'll work on it. I'm like Charlie Kirk, man. That like, no matter what it is, like it's Jesus. You know what I mean? You can believe in God, but if it comes back and we have this conversation, I'm back there and the Lord calls in and He's like, and I see you, and I really believe there's eternal lake of fire, yes. Then I'm going to feel horrible. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if you get saved, then your 7 kids get saved before Jesus comes back. We're good.
Christian, so
oh, okay. Well, then this is a divine appointment from the Lord saying, hey, get back in. Are you still married?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations, man. What's one wedding tip you have?
Don't get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable. That's good, man.
I think if you be with somebody for a while, it's comfort. It's easy to create envy. It's easy to create competition. It's easy to create strife. It's easy to feel like you know somebody. Look, I've been with myself for 49 years.
Oh, wow.
That's
good too.
I don't know myself all the way.
Yeah,
I'm still
so
discovering.
True.
So if I marry you, right?
No. That's not gonna happen.
Why in the world would you think at any point that you know me?
Right.
So you stop discovering. Yep. And once you stop discovering, your marriage is over if you don't come up with some sort of solution.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's great advice there. I mean, you would know. You've been married twice now, right?
The first time 13 years. This
Wow.
time 9 years.
Oh, dude, man, that's a champion right
Not
there.
at all. The day I feel like I'm a champion, I'm lying to myself.
Yeah, one thing Patrick Ben-David does, he takes it 1 year at a time with his wife. You ever see
I
him
think
say
it's
that?
necessary.
I think it's necessary. They review the goals. Hey, you want to do this one more year? We might do that as well.
So nothing wrong with his theory, but I will say it's not as always practical. Like he's a very militant-minded person
Right,
and very methodic about his approaches in life, and everyone's not that way. I think for the more common person, you may not have to take it 1 year. You really may have to take it 1 day because you have some challenges if you don't discuss. You have some questions that if you don't ask, you have some problems that if you don't try to figure out a solution to immediately, down the road you're gonna capsize.
Yeah, no, man, good wisdom. By the way, where can people follow you?
Nowhere. I'm not on.
Oh,
social
he's not. He's off the grid. No wonder why he went to Columbia. A lot of people go to Columbia off the grid there. What do you do for business? You have
I run a
business?
personal injury law practice.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Connecticut.
Oh, no way. I'm from Connecticut.
Okay, so
Yeah, I escaped that liberal state, you know? I might come back there. I'm serious, man. It is a liberal state.
it's a hard place to do business. It's a hard place to
But
live.
it's
But it's a great place to raise children because
Yeah, it is.
they're, a little island of their own.
My brother has 2 kids there. My dad, I would probably be coming back to Connecticut. When we do that, we'll probably do a meetup there. I have some entrepreneur friends there, so.
All right, so the practice is Clarissa Lee Law Group.
Okay.
And my name is Rashawn Lee.
Rashawn
You can find it online. There's not too many Clarissas that's out there. So
So your first name's Clarissa?
no, my wife's name is Clarissa.
Clarissa. Oh, okay.
And my last name is Lee. So.
Okay, that's cool, man. Well, they got a business together, man. Well, maybe we'll sit down more longer. Actually, you were like, I'm not that interesting. You're very interesting, man. So the most interesting man I met here today. I'm with the press team right here. We have a LinkedIn newsletter in the bottom. You can click it. You can see all my takeaways from here. Heck, you might even make one of the
Love your
videos.
personality.
Oh, man,
Keep being
my goal is to go from this point to President of the United States, and if the Lord stops me in between, I lost my brother to drugs, fentanyl. So I'm building a coffee shop studio here in Otterham called Kokomo J's. It's my NY. You don't give up in America. That's why I started it. Everybody inspires me here, and I'm gonna do it.
I
So,
do have.
By the way, you gotta know that everybody goes through depression, and everybody at one point is gonna go through suicidal thoughts. Okay. Do what helped me? Okay, I'll say this. My dad gave me a book. You ever read the book Power of Subconscious Mind?
Of course.
So, but actually, he gave me that book, and then he showed me a video, and people get mad at me for giving this guy airtime. I don't know why, and he's dodging my podcast. But I'm like, come on. Do you know who I'm going to talk about?
Of the author of the book.
No, not the other. There's another guy. My dad showed me a video by another guy who's very influential. He has a lot of real estate. He used to be known in sales.
I can't say I know who you're talking about.
Grant Cardone. You know who that is?
I know who Grant Cardone.
All right,
I used to sell cars.
Okay,
so
all right.
I know Grant Cardone.
Yeah, so Grant, I have a soft spot for Grant. I prayed for Grant. I prayed for his wife. I hope they get saved. Grant gets mad about that, but Grant did a video on depression. I'll send it to you. If you're ever down, watch that video. I'll link it below in the bottom. That video changed my life about committing suicide. Grant, in that video, it's a Young Hustlers video. It just changed my life, you know? So that helped me out the most. And then I believe depression's a normal thing. We all have potential problems. And how God made us. The reason why people are blasting out their brains is because we all have a potential and a God-given gift, and sometimes we medicate and put vices away from it. And Satan, he's the kingdom of doubt, and he'll go and speak to all that. And if he can kill a dream inside me like he could, there wouldn't be no me here today. Satan would love that. If there's a spiritual warfare, which I believe, right? So that's why I'll ride the bus, I'll ride the trolley here, and I'll just speak life to one person. If I ever become mayor of the city, I'll put inspirational. You know Les Brown? Les Brown? He grew up in Liberty City. I used to play his videos when I taught Piedmont middle school kids, and they had a better day because they used to listen to his voice. I think everybody has one voice in there, and everybody's having a dying day. That's why if you believe people care, and you believe that, you can find it. If you don't, and someone doesn't care, it's because someone's beating down on their life. And that's why I literally live by this. Inspire others always is my dream, you know? So, and there's a guy, Jeremy Knopf. He talked more people out of suicide. He writes for Entrepreneur Magazine. He had shrapnel in his body. I think about him all the time. I hope he's okay. He was in so much pain. And there's a big thing with military men who commit suicide all the time, right? So we're doing a whole thing with another guy on it. But yeah, dude, that's it, man. You gotta have a purpose. It's kind of exactly what Tony Robbins said, those 5 things.
Yes.
But for men, there's going to be a great event, and I'll give you a ticket to it too. It's Men in the Arena. And for men, we have to be strong, right? Andrew Tate is the one who's like, you got to be strong, you got to suck, like you did when you sucked it up, right? When you were like, hey, someone just died, I got to show up at the wedding, right?
Yeah.
Right. And as men, we have to do that, but we take a mental toll. I'm not saying we need to be soft babies and go like do it all, but we need to iron sharpens iron. You need to be with men to say it's real, so you don't feel like you're alone. Because in our mind, we feel like we're alone. You know. So grab my number, man. We're connected on a deeper level. All right. So I'll do it. I appreciate it.
You talk with a level of conviction. You know, like when you lose somebody, something is gone. Like something is like missing. Like to try to replenish that space, you can't really. Like nobody's gonna be.
We weren't meant to die. Sin. If you think of Adam and Eve, we weren't meant to die.
Right.
You know.
Interesting.
Sin is what made us die. That's why our bodies fight death. Right. That's why the Lord gives everlasting life. Right. It's definitely not. You feel like you lose somebody. Right. My dad lost my mom, and he was the tank for 5 years.
I only can imagine.
And I don't hate him for it too. Yeah. No, it's true.
Ministry is strong.